Hi there, Lars. It is hella early. I am not ready for this. But I have a monster, and we will get through it. Sorry, I was yawning. This one is for... It's against the SASM for using Bell's medical records and Jaina's impeachment. Morning, Chelsea. I am not used to being up at this hour. Well, I am, but usually for work. Is that food? I don't. Do I need food? No. Well, we better stop and get some water, I guess. Also, I still have something in my eye. I don't know what it is, but it's been like irritating me this entire weekend. Oh, I hate leaving the house too. You are not alone with that. I don't know what it is in Celsius, Chelsea, but if it makes you feel better, I think the next couple of days are going to be like 100 degrees Fahrenheit for me. Welcome to North Dakota. We can have negative 50-degree weather or 120-degree weather. It's awesome.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
I'm going to miss the Gallery Redemption exhibition again.
Yeah, we can just kick it off right here,
Every
right
time a show
now.
comes to that place I want to see, I have to go visit my parents. At least Mom and
Why is
Dad
there a bullet casing
redeemed
here? I just
my
realized
dry
that.
cleaning. If you need anything clean, give it to me. Speak to you later.
Oh, it's not 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's higher than that. So what kind of characters are awake at this hour? Do some of these people just not sleep? I don't mind summer, but when it starts getting up like to the point where it's like 100 degrees, I hate it. Because at one point I was very close to like a heat stroke, and I stand by the entire idea behind like if you get a heat stroke or like you're close to like heat exhaustion and whatnot, you're more susceptible to it. But I do not handle like extreme heat very well. No, I am still waking up and I just realized that's probably why Chelsea is leaving her house. Anyways, Chelsea, any other mothers out there as well? Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for bringing people into this world, and thank you for not taking them out of this world. Is it in the lower court room?
within city limits, 55. 136 over that number. That's bad. More than twice the number, actually. Anyways, I turn around. I have to haul ass up Elgin past Pillbox. I see he's not on Meteor, so I stick to the right. And sure enough, I catch him. You know, he's in the
Do
far,
smell.
not far right lane, but the right side of the lane. He slowed down a considerable amount at that point, and then he made the left-hand turn on Spanish. So I pull him over, and he's talking about I wasn't speeding. Do you have me clocked? This and that. To which I did not say I didn't have him clocked. I said I don't need to have you clocked. I witnessed you. Those are two very different things. I never once did I ever state at all I didn't have him clocked. I only told him I didn't need to have him clocked. Then he went on about he said stuff like, you wouldn't have caught me, but I'm a good guy and I had to pull to the side to avoid a tow truck, to which he later claimed he never said to begin with. Crazy if you ask me. But additionally, Your Honor, he was talking about having a Sunday drive, having the air go through his hair, which doesn't even exist. But you know what does exist? A hat on his head, which you can actually see in the photos, the same one he's wearing now. Take a look at the three photos. Cast and vehicle 1, 2, 3. What's that? Hair, or not hair, a hat. In all three photos, he's wearing a hat. So how the hell the air going through his hair?
Is that
I just don't see it. I don't see it.
We established the hair is on my face, not my top of my head, you know?
I know, Unicorn, I am not I'm not supposed to be here. But we have a court case that is starting in 5 minutes. The only reason it's this early is Dark, Dark didn't really negotiate too much with the he didn't negotiate too much with the time.
I'm in the right place yet.
Dark, I have no idea.
Oh, early.
What do you mean you hope they get Bella this time? Got away with it last night. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Typing out some questions, by the way, chat. That's why I'm kind of looking over. You threw that man off the bridge? We did not. We fell off the bridge with him.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Murray. Just so you guys know, she's on her way, apparently, the judges. She had some trouble.
Okay.
But she's coming there.
Alright, appreciate it, Dark.
No problem.
How you doing, by the way, this morning?
Me?
Yeah.
Not great. I'm getting sued.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I got sued yesterday.
What'd you get sued for?
Somebody said that I threw them off a bridge, like on purpose.
Did ya?
No, I slipped and fell off the bridge with them.
Damn.
It's actually Murray that oversaw it.
Are you okay? Are they okay?
Yeah, both of us were fine afterwards, but...
Did they have to go to hospital?
Well, we both did.
What was wrong with them? Did I break a bone or something?
I think his medical record said that he had a fracture.
What was this guy's name?
Ricardo Valdez.
Listen, Bell, I'm gonna have to tell Mr. Valdez that you just released his medical record, so he's gonna sue you now. I'll have to be a witness on the case.
It was public release, Dark.
Okay.
Oh my god. Well, shit, now you actually have me wondering if it was, but I think it was publicly. Either way, I didn't use it on a court case.
Well, guess who just lost a bench trial against a marshal?
Did you lose a bench trial against a marshal?
Yes.
Yeah, Jess, that's why
But
we
not
kind of
not
got off
not
like
him,
earlier.
another marshal.
That's why we got off early last night. Like, I know that you were texting, but that's what I'm trying to check.
I was representing the DOC. I mean, I didn't like the verdict, but at least we got the guy in the felony diversion program.
Who was it?
It's a DOC guard that hates clowns. Stansfeld Bellamy.
Oh,
Yeah. But his son is a clown or something. I don't know. It's complicated. So he has to go to therapy with him and have some like fun activities with a clown.
oh God, that's gonna go over well.
It's not
Hey, it
because
was released. Okay.
Are you getting sued or are you suing?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, nice. Who are you suing?
The marshals for its violation.
Oh, I'll get my popcorn.
Such a fucking tea goblin.
Yeah?
nice hat.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, is this Alejandro?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I already lost a case against the marshals today, so hopefully I don't lose another one.
All right. What's this one about?
Well, it's about them violating Belle's privacy by releasing her medical records.
Quick
Sorry, I'm not
TLDR.
laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the irony of that.
Quick TLDR. They tried impeaching Jaina, and in that impeachment record, they used my medical records as like part of the motive behind Jaina doing what she did.
Right.
And to the best of my knowledge, nobody has given like anybody rights to like, use my medical records in court.
Okay.
And I think a lot of the arguments going to boil down to like if you're just like vocally talking about it, it's fine. But if you use it like in any sort of like legal documents or anything like that, not fine. That's what I'm trying to like go for. It's like I'm completely like I'm fucking Bell. Like people call it a 13 Bell. I'm in the ICU quite a bit. I'm not gonna deny that. But when you start using my medical records, especially like listing like unknown symptoms and stuff like that on court documents, I have an issue with that.
Yeah, it's also the principle of the matter, right? Who'd have thought marshals violating rights?
Okay, down.
All right, I'm milking this all the way to the market. All right, just let me have my moment. Would it be too much if I went over to the other side and teased them about it? Take your silence as a yes. All right, I'll stay on the side. When does this one start?
Can you imagine?
Oh, it was supposed to start about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, all right. Well, there's
It's
Judge.
long schlong style.
Speak of the devil, and they shall appear.
Fucking parents came into the room and didn't shut
So that's
the
like
door.
when you are carrying Jaina, Belle.
Yeah, give me 1 second though. We're not touching it. We are not touching it.
Honey, how much are you being sued for? Oh,
That I hate both of you for being here because this is my sleeping time.
Your Honor, if it helps, it's my sleeping time too. But I'm here.
What is this case of? I have no contact.
God, is that Matt
Rights violation.
Irony. Justice.
Great to argue against as a lawyer.
I'm like Uncle Vernon from Harry Potter. Right now.
I know what time it is.
Happy, thank you for catching us up to Fatty.
Justice.
I'm gonna stand in the middle.
All right, Alejandro, you got everything you need? You ready to rock and roll?
Actually, does someone have a bit of food?
I'm good whenever you are.
I do not.
Food. I have some food. I have some food if you.
I'm
Here.
gonna go pick for myself now.
Yeah.
I got these chicken nuggets and I got a burger. Oh, hold on, I think I gotta come around and give it to you.
Anyways, chat.
There you go.
Couple hours. Apparently there is Mother's Day
Food,
plans,
food?
and I'm not really excited
If
for
you've
it.
only got the one, it's alright.
Okay.
I need to go.
Apparently
get
for
mine.
Mother's Day, we're going into my grandma's to stay in a fence.
This one screen on my tablet shit is insane.
I'm just gonna switch sides every now and then because I'm not picking a side. I don't care.
What do you mean? There's your sergeant over
You got
here.
food? Are you ready, Alejandro?
Yes,
your
the
people.
deputy gave me some
And
nuggets,
that's
so
me
I'm
seeing
fine.
your officer over there.
Dark, are you ready
Okay,
to rock
well,
and roll?
it's your sergeant over here, you know?
I am completely fine whichever side of the fence you guys can. It's a civil case, not an appeal or a criminal case.
Yeah, so you know,
Put him
this
in the
is
fucking
side,
dark.
This is the side of justice, okay?
Yep. That's right.
Yes, honey. What was that?
I just double checking before I start this thing that you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, well then we're gonna bring this thing in order. Nobody's allowed to give me any shit if I stumble over words. It's very early in the morning. Alright, we're gonna call court into session for civil action of Callista Bell v. Richard Dark and Sazam as a whole. I guess I'll do that thing the cool kids do where I read the statement of claim. On March 25th, Field Director Dark submitted an impeachment referral against Magistrate Jana Pierce, which publicly stated on or about February 15th the plaintiff was in intensive care unit where she was being treated for a disease. The source of this information remains unknown. What is known is that at no time did the plaintiff authorize the release of the sensitive medical information. Its inclusion is in publicly documented filings without our knowledge, permission, or legal basis, and constitutes a serious breach of privacy, professional standards, and personal dignity. Okie dokie. Alejandro, are you ready to wow me with your opening?
Well, yeah, I'm happy to give the opening. I'm not sure about wowing anyone, but so Your
I am
Honor,
doing okay because I am still waking up.
What is this case about? Well, it is about a deeply personal violation, one that no citizen, let alone a public servant like Sergeant Bell, should ever have to endure. So, as you just read, around February 15th, Sergeant Callista Bell lay in the ICU under medical supervision, of course, in the ICU, battling a very serious but also very private medical condition. Why was it private? Well, because it didn't authorize the disclosure of the condition. So, weeks later, what happens? That this sensitive detail was published without consent, legal basis, or any respect for a fellow law enforcement officer by the defendant field director Dark from the Marshals. It was made part of an impeachment referral and docketed publicly for all of San Andreas to read. Now, under the Patient Information Privacy Protection Act, PIPA, no government official or lawyer, but here we are focused on government official, has the right to disclose private medical information without a signed release, or if the person is unconscious, signed release again from
I
an
am not.
emergency contact
I am
or
not
a
built for
lawful
these hours in
subpoena. But
roleplay.
none of this was submitted, no authorization was given. So this was a blatant and reckless breach of privacy.
Also, nice seeing you, Chelsea. Enjoy your time on server.
Is that this act caused emotional suffering and shattered the expectations of confidentiality that every citizen in this state and also the plaintiff deserves. And we will ask the court to do the only thing appropriate here, which is to mandate some accountability. Now, some people here, maybe myself included, could say that it's too early, but it's never too early to get justice, and hopefully that's what happens today. Thank you.
That's a really good speech.
Alright,
Oh my god, you look
what
like
is
Belle.
your rank right now, Dark? I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Field director, I think.
Except for the arm,
I
but
can't say, 'cause I have no idea who's what.
Oh
because
yeah,
Weiss
you
was
got someone
saying
up on
that
my
he was,
arm.
like, somehow still interim director, and I thought you guys were.
well, rather the
I
opposite.
thought he
but-
stepped down.
Yeah.
I thought he did too. Field director Dark, your opening? Question mark?
I don't know about these opening things much, but it seems like you come up and say a bunch of nonsense. But I'll try and do the opposite and say some
Wow.
good stuff instead.
So rude.
Some stuff that makes sense.
rude.
Hold on, what do they do in the TV shows? Ladies and gentlemen of the court, Your Honor, we are here today for a baseless civil suit against myself and the San Andreas State Marshals. I don't know really why we're here. Because as the lawyer over here just pointed out, apparently there's been some kind of HIPAA violation. But as the honourable judge here and everybody else in the bloody courtroom knows, the HIPAA protects medical records. And yet in any evidence posted on the docket for this case, this baseless civil suit, no medical records were mentioned whatsoever. All it was a sentence I wrote on a bloody post for an impeachment of the plaintiff's wife. What else am I going to say? I'm being very dramatic now. Hold on.
Hey,
Yeah.
on a scale of shit to cunt, how much of a bad word is bloody?
Oh no, bloody's nothing. Bloody's
Okay,
nothing. It's
good.
like an Australian cunt, you know.
Okay. I
Okay.
just wasn't sure if you were getting away with saying fuck every other word, basically, or not. Okay.
Can we have him clarify if he said cunt or cunt? Because those are two very different things.
No, denied. What else?
Oh my god.
Presumably some kind of high rank roads over there.
I was just, the Australian
I'm looking forward to this
cunt,
chat because
that
I am
one.
role playing with people that I normally don't role play with, and I love it.
Not the bad one, for sure.
They're both the same. I don't know where we're going here. Yes, Your Honor. I hope you do all the things you already do, and thank you for being here so early this morning. That is all, I think. Yeah.
You did good.
Oh, hold on. Can I say one more thing for me opening? I remember what it was.
Okay.
This old brain's not working so well anymore. I would like to point out as well in my opening statement that the plaintiff and the whole lawyer attempted to use this good court system as a means to investigate the manner in which these so-called records were released or came to my knowledge, abusing the court system.
Since you brought it up
mind
too,
you.
I don't want to bring
Have
up
I been
my medical
asked at
records
any
or
point
introduce my medical
during this
records because
time where I gained this knowledge?
I almost
That's
died
right. No.
while in the ICU there, and I don't want people to know that either.
These poor people. No. I'm the poor person. And this whole thing, I'm done. I'm rambling on it.
I was to say this.
I'm
We're
good.
getting into monologue territory.
Yeah, I don't want to monologue anymore.
A soliloquy, maybe, but a monologue. All right. Alejandro, the ball is in your court.
Yes, 1 second. You want to go first, or we call him first?
I will leave that up to you. I'm fine with whichever.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you can go first. I like to call the plaintiff, Your Honor.
Okay. Somebody want a bailiff?
I request anybody but Ember.
Anybody but Ember?
Okay.
Oh, there you go, Chris.
I request Ember.
I just want to remind
nope.
everybody because Tony keeps trying to pull this shit, and so does Ma for some reason. If they're not a god in this county, they don't count. Chris.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If I hear the word Joe Eigel in my fucking court one more time, I'm gonna burn the courthouse down. Those are not.
I don't know who that
god.
god is, but he probably
not one.
sounds like a false god.
fucking heathenism in my court. Anyways, go ahead, Chris. Swear in.
Callista Bell, raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, Lonely Hawk.
I swear.
Your Honor, this witness is sworn in.
All right, Alejandro, your witness. I just want to remind everybody that it is 8 in the morning, and I am writing down what you say. So, if we could not go super fast, that would be great.
Pineapple belongs on pizza.
You're correct.
True.
Okay. Can you tell us your occupation?
I am currently a sergeant with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Were you in the ICU being treated for a medical condition around February 15th?
I was.
Did you share this medical information with anyone outside your medical team?
I did not. At the time, my medical records were kind of being kept under wraps due to the source of it.
Okay. So, at any point, did you authorize Field Director Dark or anyone at the Marshal's office to disclose your ICU status publicly?
I didn't give permission for anybody to use my ICU status publicly.
Okay. And more, sorry, more concretely, did you authorize at any point Field Director Dark or anyone at the Marshal's office to disclose the reason you were in the ICU publicly?
I did not know.
Okay. Now, to the best of your knowledge, did any of your emergency contacts authorize any disclosure while you might have been unconscious?
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation.
Gotta yell.
Sorry. Objection, speculation.
Rebuttal.
Didn't he say to the best of your knowledge?
Well, I'm asking about her direct knowledge of this, but I mean, I'm not asking for a speculation. I'm asking.
He is asking to the best of her knowledge, and I will weigh it accordingly that it's to the best of what she knows, not the facts of the matter. 100%.
Understood, Your Honor.
Yeah, I see. All right, you're good to answer the question.
Okay, to the best of my knowledge, no, nobody gave out. My emergency contacts did not give out my medical history.
Okay. So, how did you learn that this information had been made public?
I found out when impeachments for Jana Pierce were posted to the docket, and upon reading it, I saw that my name was posted alongside me being in the ICU for a quote-unquote unknown medical condition.
One second. Right, exactly, a quote-unquote disease. Yes. Okay, so what was your immediate emotional, let's say, response when seeing this private medical information on a public docket?
I was extremely upset. I took a few minutes to kind of gather myself before continuing to go back on duty, but I was not spoken to about it, and the way that the statement in the court case or the docket read was very open-ended in my opinion, and it kind of made it seem like I had a severe medical condition.
Okay, so you were just mentioning about you going on duty and so on. So, how do you say this disclosure affected your personal um, or professional life?
It didn't affect my professional life a whole lot, because a lot of people are becoming more afflicted with the black vein fever, if you wish to call it that. As for my personal life, I was still very distraught that, like, for people that know me, I am very clumsy. I end up in the ICU a lot, but for somebody to post on a public forum about my medical history, I was like, I'm not a fan of that. It makes me uncomfortable, and yeah, I did not like it.
Okay. Let me maybe ask you a bit more directly. Has this affected your trust on the um, medical system? I mean, you mentioned going to the ICU a lot. Has this affected your attitude towards the hospital?
Towards the hospital, I wouldn't say so. I'm fine with people talking about like medical stuff, but like I said, when it was put to paper, that's when I had an issue with it.
Okay. So in one of these occasions you've been to the ICU after this, do you worry sometimes that maybe your medical information gets leaked again?
I worry a little bit, but I also feel like I have proper tools to be able to combat that whenever, like, hopefully another situation like this doesn't happen, but if another situation were to arise with it.
Okay, and which tools do you mention?
Well, civil actions such as what's going on right now.
Yeah, no further questions. Thank you.
Give me 1 second. All right, field director Doc, you're good to rock and roll.
Okie dokie. Hello, Miss Bell. How are you?
Hey, Dark. Still waking up, but doing good.
Have you recovered from your stint at the hospital?
I have, yes.
That's good. That's good to hear. Okay. Right. Where are we? But why are we here today?
We're here because I feel like my rights were violated, and that my medical history was publicly posted without my consent.
Okay. So, you which rights are those?
Rights to privacy.
Okay. And your medical records are covered under what? What piece of
The PIPA
legislation?
Act.
Okay. And the PIPA Act covers, what does it cover? I mean, you're a cop, you should know.
The PIPA Act covers the privacy of medical records.
Okay. And you mentioned that this impeachment I posted on your wife. That's correct, right?
It is, yes.
Which medical records did I post on that docket?
You didn't post any medical records to the docket.
Sorry, just to clarify, you said I didn't post any of your medical records to the docket. just checking, Your Honor. Okay. I think I'm good.
Any redirect, Alejandro?
Yes. One second. Are you aware that Article 3.7 of the San Andreas Constitution protects the right to privacy?
I am.
Right. Yeah, no further questions. Thank you.
All right. Well, you're going to step down. Field Director Dark, are you going to be recalling Sergeant Bell?
I'll say yeah, because why not?
Well, she can't leave anyways, really. So
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd give you the warning about wasting people's time. But
okay.
People.
What?
People. Hey, if you lose this case, like I've hired the hitman.
No, 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 Hitman.
In the
Ember,
end, you
no.
still get your win.
Ember, no.
Yeah, I would like to call the defendant.
Well,
dun, dun, dun.
What about if I say no, Your
Well,
Honor?
I need to pay.
It's not a criminal case.
I need to pay the
Damn it.
hitman to call it off. If you want to
I
call
wasn't
it
going to
off.
say no anyway. I just wanted to know.
Ember, I am not giving you money. Riker, do something, please.
Chris.
Yeah.
Morning sunshine. When do you fucking sleep?
He doesn't.
Good
No,
question.
Hitman.
Oh, I already paid him.
My
Ember, you remember when I said that you don't think?
I can't believe you said that about Chris. The only martial
You remember when I told you that you don't think?
No, I said the chair.
What do you mean
You know,
don't
I'm just going to
Oh, I thought you
stand.
said Chris is a pain.
Exactly what I said.
I was gonna say I understand that.
Okay. Field Director Dark, raise your left hand.
Killer Duck, thank you for the follow.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you?
Yeah, I think I finally just got whatever.
Look afterwards.
I think I got whatever was in my eye finally out.
Alejandro, you're a witness.
You did a job.
Did that work? Did he get the bug?
I think
Was
so.
it a spider or was it flying? Was it a flying bug?
I think it was a flying bug.
Someone
That was
else
a flying bug. I really hope it lands on Gate.
What
Oh
the
my God.
hell?
Yeah, I hope it lands on you.
Can't believe this. Anyways.
Okay. Hello, Field Director Dark. So,
right.
how did you learn that Sergeant Bell was in the ICU around February 15th?
To the best of my recollection, I was told by somebody at the marshal office the
Sorry,
day
by whom?
after. I don't exactly remember who it was, but there was like a group of people discussing the incident, and I learned it then.
So, given that you used this in a impeachment process, you didn't document who told you this?
No.
So wouldn't that be like hearsay instead of proper evidence?
You should have been at the court case, mate. You should have been the impeachment to object. Would have been a better time to ask these questions.
Yeah, I guess my question would be more. You just heard this in a conversation, you didn't document it, but you're still posting it on the docket as Sergeant Bell's medical condition.
Sure, yeah, just like, you know, if I was posting a murder, I'd say, you know, if you got murdered or you were injured severely, I'd say that you ended up in hospital because someone fucked you up. Excuse my French. But that's not posting your medical records. That's just posting a fact.
Right. But you are aware, aren't you, that medical information, especially relating to the ICU, is protected under privacy standards, right?
Medical record, yes. Nowhere in the impeachment did I post any medical records.
Right, but you are aware as a marshal that our constitution protects the right to privacy.
I am, yeah.
Okay, and you don't think that this kind of information is private?
Chat, I don't think we're getting anything out of this, by the way.
I mean, are you aware, Counselor, that the Pipper Act
Dark is
covers word of mouth?
I think Dark has a pretty good
And it, or I say, excludes any information told by word of mouth. Or you not understand? You don't have to answer that, I guess.
Yes, I'm not going to answer that. Okay. So you are familiar with the PIPA law, right?
Yeah.
So you were posting on the docket medical information about Sergeant Bell based on word of mouth.
Sorry, is that a question?
Yes. Were you doing that?
I'm going to object, even though I'm understand if I asked and answered that.
Okay.
Unless you're just gonna withdraw it.
Yeah. Let me withdraw it.
Okay.
So you don't think that posting unconfirmed private information of a law enforcement officer on the docket I know could have bad effects in the reputation of this person because it could be false, basically?
Objection compound there. Confusing.
Yes, sorry.
I mean, as I say, I understood it. Would you like me to read it back to you, Dark?
No, I just want it easy to understand that.
Can you restate it, Alejandro?
Yes. So you said you are posting based on word of mouth that my client has a quote unquote disease and is in the ICU in a public docket. Right.
Correct.
So don't you think that posting on the public docket unconfirmed information of this nature, well, first of all, that given how this information was obtained, this could very well be false?
Sorry, you've asked me two questions again.
Yes.
Which one do you want me to answer?
Okay, sorry. Based on how you obtain this information, i.e., word of mouth, this could very well be false, right?
Sure, possibly.
But you still post it on the docket.
Like this is coming down to the judge needing to rule is getting put in the ICU part of the medical record. Also, if medical professionals can't confirm or deny if somebody is in the ICU because of PIPA for their safety. Same thing.
You are posting the information about.
Bell's biggest issue with this, Dex,
my job as a marshal is to hold
is
people accountable. Your client's wife
like she's
decided
fine.
to do actions I considered and the public would consider reckless. And so I was doing.
She's fine with people talking about her being in the ICU. It's the fact that he stated in the ICU with a quote unquote unknown condition.
The emotional effects of that, given I was doing my job.
I don't think you really answered my question, but I guess your question would be that you don't care if posting false information about my client had a bad effect on her? Is that your answer?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think my opinion is irrelevant.
Okay, so you don't think that, I mean, if someone were to post unconfirmed medical information from you in the public docket, that could be very well false because it's just word of mouth, that could have harmful effects on your reputation, emotional state, and so on? You don't think so?
No.
Okay, fine. So just to be clear here, you didn't attempt to verify this information you gathered through word of mouth through official channels like a PIPA disclosure, right?
I didn't get it through a PIPA disclosure.
Right, but once you got it, did you try to confirm it through a lawful PIPA disclosure?
No.
No. Did you contact Sergeant Bell to see if this information was true?
No.
No. Did you contact Sergeant Bell to see if she gave permission to disclose this in the public record?
Okay, he's cooking now.
Sorry, say that again. Did I ask her for permission to disclose it? No.
Yes. No. Did you contact someone from the Los Santos Medical Group to confirm this information?
No. It's not medical record. So I didn't have to go through no PIPA process or no doctor. It's not a medical record.
So you are saying that whether someone is in the ICU is not a medical record?
Show me the medical record.
Well, sorry, you work at the marshal's office. Do you think that if I go to the hospital and ask if someone is in the ICU, they are going to say it to me?
I don't know.
You
I'm
don't
not a
know?
doctor.
Okay. You don't think that saying that the defendant has a quote-unquote disease is disclosing medical information?
Well, I think that's disclosing medical information.
Yes, that she has a quote-unquote disease.
I mean, medical information, maybe. Sure.
Right. Okay. So, do you think that publicly filing in the docket that the defendant was that the plaintiff was in the ICU and had some mysterious disease, you right, quote unquote disease, without going through any lawful process of contacting her or making a request under PIPA, is a violation of privacy regulations?
No, like I said earlier, if I was, doing this through a criminal case or something other, and there was a victim that was injured, I wouldn't go out of my way to request those records necessarily, nor get their permission. And that has been done countless times over the docket. So to make an exception for Sergeant Bell here would be a disservice to my job and my integrity.
What? Did he just admit that he would violate anybody's medical rights to do his job? Did I hear? I was half paying attention to that.
But regardless about what it's usually done, you would agree that this kind of information is private. Or wouldn't you agree?
Objection. I think we've asked and answered this. We're going in circles.
What was the question again, Alejandro? I didn't write it fast enough.
Whether he thinks that this information he published was private information.
Scrolls up. You did ask him earlier, and you don't think this kind of info is private information. And he said that even the PIPA legislation excludes word of mouth. So it has been asked. And it has been answered. I will sustain that objection.
Well, then he didn't answer the question, right?
He said that he doesn't think it's private information. Am I correct, Tark? Am I misstating your testimony?
I think it's about right.
Yay.
Okay. Okay, now, would you agree that the details you give about... Well, first of all, let me... do you remember, maybe you don't because it was some time ago, do you remember the grounds you were impeaching Judge Jaina were?
Yeah.
Can you briefly describe them?
Objection relevant.
Rebuttal, Alejandro?
Well, I'm going to get to, hopefully, to showing that the medical information he disclosed was totally unnecessary to the impeachment case. So he was disclosing private information for no reason.
The green and black UI.
To that, Dark, that you want to give?
No.
Oh, for the opera?
Kind of want to do those get there in 3 questions or we throw it the line of questioning out type deal. Want to see where this cook is, and if it's not a good cook, Alejandro.
I love the green.
Okay, well, hopefully it's a good breakfast cook, you know, your...
But at the end of those 3 questions, it's still not relevant. SMH my head. Chuck some shit. We'll chuck the shit out. I believe the question was, can you just briefly describe the grounds you were impeaching Jaina on?
I mean, yeah, I could.
Don't deliberately not answer things to make him use up all his questions, Dark.
It would be funny. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, she was being the big main thing was that she used her position as a magistrate and abused that position to make a state announcement which said something along the lines of any amount of money to whoever brings me the cure for this damn disease. Then there was a couple other things.
Okay. So.
Starting to wake up a little bit, chat. I have a monster.
Would you agree that whether Sergeant Bell was in the ICU or not is irrelevant to whether this state announcement was appropriate?
I'm going to hold my tongue on some things here, Alejandro, but yes, of course it's bloody relevant.
Why?
Jaina Pierce is Callista Bell's wife. At the time the state announcement was made, Bell was in the ICU. So when a judge says, I will give you lots of money for a cure for this disease, it implies she's looking for a cure for her wife. That was the grounds of the impeachment, or at least 1/3 of the grounds.
Okay, well, let me just read you what you wrote there. This action taken by Magistrate Pierce shows a wanton disregard for her actions. This act, from the public's point of view, was the state authorities offering a large sum of money for an unknown cure for an unknown disease. At this point, there had been no public announcement of any disease or virus. This announcement held no regard for the panic it might have caused, nor the reckless actions some might have taken for the state-offered monetary reward. So, I mean, I guess my point is, why does it matter why she might have done this announcement? What you write here is that making this announcement was dangerous because a lot of money was offered, panic could have ensued. How is relevant why she made the announcement?
This is bloody impeachment, man. Of course, it's bloody relevant. If she's misusing the position as a judge, why wouldn't the reason for why she did it be important?
Let the court record show she's a magistrate, not a judge.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Sometimes I wish I was a magistrate.
I'm just like Bella.
Okay, so you think it was important to show why she might have done this? Is that what you're saying?
Your Honor, we at that 3-question point yet?
Yeah, we're getting to about the end of that. I understand what you're putting down, Alejandro. I understand that you've built some relevance for it, but I don't know entirely that it's gone the way you want it to.
Okay, can I ask a final question?
Yeah, wrap it up with a beautiful bow. You got this, babe.
Well, beautiful bow. Okay, so would this paragraph I read where you summarize why you want to impeach Magistrate Jaina have in any way been changed if you hadn't known of the disease and ICU stay of Sergeant Bell, or you would have just written the same thing?
So you want me to speculate on an alternate timeline that didn't happen?
I'm kind of messy, and I kind of want to hear the answer. I'm gonna be honest.
So
it can, of course, be weighed accordingly to the different timeline that doesn't never happen. Spider-Verse shit.
He's not answering me. I don't want to answer before he answers.
Alejandro, yes, you.
Yes, so yeah. Sorry. Just imagine, you didn't have heard these people speculating in your marshal's office that day. Would you just have written the exact same thing in the statement of impeachment?
Well, how would I have written the exact same thing if I didn't know the stuff about Miss Bell? So then I would never have written that stuff. So of course not. It's a silly question.
No, sorry. I mean the stuff.
Don't get mad at me, so.
Sorry. Yes, sorry. Not the exact same thing in the sense of everything, just the passage I've read about this action taken by Maester Priest, blah, 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 cause panic, large sums of money, all that stuff.
Right. I'm going to answer this in 2 parts. One, you conveniently left out the end of the paragraph where I said that Bell had a disease, which was convenient for the court, so please note that, Your Honor. But the second, if you're asking whether I still would have impeached her for doing this, yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Now, would you agree that in any event, right, you could have added medically sensitive evidence to the docket as a sealed evidence so that only the judge and the other party could see it and not literally anyone in the state of San Andreas?
What bit would I have shielded?
Well, the fact that Sergeant Bell was in the ICU with a disease.
Why would they have shielded that? This is a public impeachment. I felt the public had every right to know on the motivations of this magistrate that they elected.
Yeah, but this was not about the magistrate. This was about Sergeant Bell's medical information.
That's correct. You're correct, Counselor. Thank you for testifying.
Okay, let me try some other way. So
I fucking love Dark.
As a marshal that
Stock plays him so fucking petty. I love it.
Very common for prosecuting officers to
I don't think we're gonna win this.
Some of the evidence that might be sensitive in nature, right?
You know what?
Sure, in like criminal cases and stuff.
I don't think we're gonna win this.
Nope.
Okay. So why didn't you seal this sensitive medical information?
If this was a stake,
I didn't feel it necessary.
I don't even think ketchup could save it.
I didn't.
The fact that you didn't even think about putting ketchup on the steak.
I just didn't feel it necessary.
Well, no, I wouldn't. But like, if it was so overcooked
didn't feel
and well done, The only thing that could save it would be ketchup.
Sergeant Bell.
I don't think it would even save it here.
If I had gone and somehow got a hold of medical records that I shouldn't have, and then I posted them on the docket, I could understand. That didn't happen. I heard via word of mouth that he was in the hospital with a disease at the same time her wife tried to get a cure for said disease, abusing her position as a magistrate. So no, I wasn't going to exclude that from the docket because it was evidentiary valuable.
Yes, but wouldn't you agree that the fact is that you didn't get those medical records because you didn't
Hi, House.
try
Hi,
to
Deadman.
verify the information you had?
Jessica, thank you for the follow as well.
I'm gonna, because I don't want to be here for 17 hours. You have asked and he has answered this.
Okay, sorry. Yes, thank you. No further questions.
Oh well, I'm just getting upset. Fuck.
You didn't bring any friends. Hey, and he.
What do I do now?
I mean, usually we make you do a funny voice and you have to do a different voice for the person asking you questions. You have to get
I
everyone
don't
back
do
and forth.
voices.
You think I should have asked him something else?
I don't know who that is. Who's
Let me
that?
think if I've got any questions for myself first, because I might be able to just dismiss myself, you know.
Okay.
I mean, he just said he heard in the marshal's office to some random people and didn't verify anything. That's even worse.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Richard.
Yeah, I feel like we're.
Hold on, I'm going now. You want to just so you're aware. Just get ready to write things down.
I'm not gonna lie, that does worry me that he didn't verify anything and he just threw that out there. That's
medical records on the docket referencing the impeachment of Magistrate Jana Pierce.
medical records are not.
I didn't.
It was still medical history.
Information.
Oh, that old PIPA legislation, what does it cover? Medical records. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, yeah, the other councillor spoke about, you know, going out your way to talk to Bell about getting permission and all that. Did they talk to you about how you obtained this information? I'm glad you asked, Richard. Thank you, Richard. No, they didn't. They tried to use the docket to find that information out and depose me beforehand and abused the whole process. So, no, I wasn't spoken to by Bell. I wasn't spoken to by Alejandro. I wasn't spoken to by Jaina. Best to my knowledge, the plaintiff and her counsel have not even attempted to open an investigation into how I got the information, given that they might have been concerned about, you know, how I obtained it. So, no. No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Any redirect, Alejandro?
Yes. So, I guess answering to your own cross-examination, you said that you didn't post
Oh, that's
any
a good
medical
shout,
records,
Dexton. We should have.
would you agree you did
Fuck.
post medical information?
Can you define the difference between records and information, please, Counselor?
Well, actually, why don't you define the difference? Because you said you were not posting medical records. So, what were you posting?
I posted a statement.
The statement implies that it's true.
Okay, and that statement contained medical information, correct?
Well, I mean, you've argued today that it might not have been factual, so to define it as medical information is difficult given we haven't validated what you have today. So I guess, yeah, after today, I know that it was true. So, yeah, I guess that would be medical information.
Okay. Now, if you have access to your MDT, could you read the first in the PIPA legislation?
We're gonna cross our arms because we're gonna play Bella as getting more and more pissed.
Sentence?
You're not going to make somebody read out loud something that's in a legislation that everybody can reference and see because you think the judge is too stupid to read, right?
Well, I was with you until you said because you think the judge is too stupid to read. No, I don't think so.
You could. I mean, if you have a question for him about it, you can ask him questions. Otherwise, this could be, pointed to in the evidentiary part of your thing. Nothing I hate more than people reading out charges or legislation that are publicly available.
Yeah.
The surge crossing me.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me let me read it myself. Are you aware that the purpose of this legislation, meaning PIPA, is to protect individuals' health information?
Sure. Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't know how Worth is getting into this thing you mentioned about how we didn't talk to you, but of course you would agree that out of a court setting like this one, where you have to swear to tell the truth and so on, you can just refuse to answer any of the questions we might ask you, right?
So you're trying to educate me on like the Miranda warning? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
No.
Wait.
Also, just for the record, Alejandro, the next time I say don't read something out of legislation out loud and you read something out of legislation out loud, I will be holding you in contempt. I can read, Dark can read, the court can read.
Naughty boy.
Just reference it. Don't fucking sit there and read shit out to us.
Okay, that was...
Yeah, sorry, no. I just wanted to make sure that Marshall Dark was aware of the first sentence of the...
You could have phrased it literally like that.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, well, the question I was asking now was that, without trying to educate you on Miranda rights or anything, out of a courtroom setting, we have no way of getting you to answer any questions on how you got this information, right? You would agree with that?
No, I wouldn't. I'm a government official. If you were concerned that a government official had done things that were bad, you could have gone to the department that investigates bad government officials, which is the San Andreas State Marshals. Wouldn't you agree, Counselor? Sorry, you're not on trial. Bad habit.
Okay, so I would have to go to your own department to ask about this. Okay. Yeah, no further questions.
All right. Dark, you're good to step down, but you can't leave.
Damn, I was ready to make a run.
Counselor Dark, will you be calling Field Marshal Dark? Will you be recalling Field Marshal Dark? Just kidding. I don't have to answer that question. You can't leave anyways.
No.
All right, Alejandro, any other witnesses or anything?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do evidence at the end because I prefer that. Move the ball to your court, Field Director Dark.
What can I do now?
Do you have any witnesses you'd like to call?
Let me think. Probably not. Let me have a think now. Give me 2 minutes, Your Honor.
I think the expectation is that they'd probably already be here.
No, I'm not going to call anybody. I'm wondering whether I want to call myself or Bell back up.
I did not recognize you in your street clothes. Holy shit.
Hey, it's me. Supporting my husband. You know how it be.
Rose, can you do me a solid while he's thinking? Can you somehow infect other cops with that thing where they actually like make, defending people in the cells fun? Still my favorite person to argue against.
That's above my pay grade. It's far above my pay grade.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think so, Your Honor. I think we've all heard what we need to hear.
Okay. Do we need time before we do evidence and closing? Or are we good to send it?
Sure.
Alejandro, if you want, in your closing.
Can we have 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Yeah, of course. All right, we're getting a 5-minute potty break. Everybody be ready at 9, probably 9:10. Let's be honest. Oh wait, you guys are not in this time zone. 10 after.
If you want to
Has
include in
anyone
your
got any
closing that
I got food.
the reason why the medical records were not added as evidence is I still don't want people to know about that medical report.
I'm so hungry.
You need a drink?
What do you mean?
I'm 99% certain that there is a medical report that covers the state and everything, but I
Yeah,
still
but
did
he
not want
didn't
that
even ask
released.
the hospital for it. That's why it's not there.
Well, I guarantee it is there, but
No.
he doesn't know the report number or anything about it.
Yeah, because he didn't bother to try to confirm the information. It's very bad.
Yeah, that's the other part that I'm kind of concerned about, and I feel like that should probably be like.
He's saying I didn't release any medical record because he didn't bother asking for it.
Hey, Murray.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me. I don't have super much experience with the security guard. If they take their shit and don't give it back, are they just fucked?
Like they're just not giving it back at all?
Yeah.
Probably call Bulk Stars about that one.
Yeah, what's up? Food? No food, I have a drink. Jerry, you got food?
Is Belle still a cop? She is still a deputy, yep. As for what's to say about suing the marshals?
Minute, mate.
No, I'm good on a drink right now. I don't need one. I was just hungry. My stomach's gonna start growling in a sec.
See if we can find it real quick.
Jeremy, your brother is very special. Actually, also Eric, your brother's very special.
What did he do now?
Oh, I know.
He said the security guard took all my stuff. He like stuff and get back. Said try asking again ? And he asked me again.
This is why we're suing.
Sounds like Nathan.
Yeah, that really does sound like Nathan. Your Honor. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy the walk to the SASM office because there's no loo here. He started booking it.
Is that actually no toilet here?
Yeah, just remember, our office in Grave City is the only DOJ facility with a fully functioning bathroom.
Yeah, no, there are no toilets in this entire.
But yeah, putting on a court document that Belle was in the ICU with treated for a quote-unquote disease is kind of like the main premise that Belle is going off with this.
Seems badly designed.
Yeah, the last courthouse had toilets.
We typically I think people just use like the elevators, which is probably why the elevators don't work.
Yeah, like the bottom of the elevator shaft is filled with pee now. Yeah.
It's a fucking piss pool. You got a piss pool in the courthouse?
Not by choice.
We have to talk about pissing here.
Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Permission to approach the bitch?
Oh, not again.
Sure.
She heard me. I don't think she heard me.
I think she's in her head.
I think she's in her
head. Oh, this is.
God damn it.
I mean, Falconer's responding to you.
Yeah, okay. One chance. One chance.
No, they're getting ready for closing.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy.
That's Nathan's brother.
Hola, amigo.
Also,
also known as Jerry.
Riker, did you hear him say that he's not going to look for permission to like use medical record?
For some reason, I just have this.
Did I hear that right?
I think maybe there's some like the term medical record and medical information is being used interchangeably.
It honestly really shouldn't. My opinion.
Even your wife bullies me.
What are you talking about?
I said even your wife bullies
I also don't like the bit that he recommends going to the marshals to investigate the marshals.
Fucking drugger.
We, the San Andreas State Marshal's Office, have conducted an internal investigation and found no wrongdoing.
That is your real name.
Exactly
Have
right.
you had a shoey?
Have I had a shoey? No, because I don't drink alcohol.
Time's up. Alejandro, you good?
I mean, even when you have Peters behind you saying that he feels like set a lot apart.
1 minute, Your Honor.
Sorry, what'd you say about Peters?
Even he was saying that. Feels like this is bad and should set a lot apart.
Oh,
Justice.
Yes, Camilla?
Permission to approach the bitch.
You can approach me anytime you want, BB girl.
Ah, damn it. That was not the response, but I'll take it.
Maybe you should put one on Bell.
Don't you dare.
Oh yeah, Belle, I took Janie to the barber shop to try and get the right haircut, and she almost got it.
Did you force her to the barber shop?
No. I brought her back to the courthouse.
Babe, how tired
You remember what I told you, right?
Got like 50 minutes in me. At least of being, around.
Every time she lies, her nose hops.
Wait, hey, you're the one that's touching that.
Hey, is you just honk her nose?
Okay, Chris is pushing it.
Oh my god, Chris, we're gonna get sued, man.
Come on,
Did
Marshall.
he just reach up and honk it?
Have some decorum, Marshall.
I think you just reached up and honked it.
Forum.
Yes.
Chris, you honking other women's noses? I will text Violet and start some shit.
Oh.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I was born messy, I'll die messy.
I bet you don't even touch Violet's nose.
Yeah, do you ever honk your
That's crazy. That is weird. Okay, objection weird.
That's not what objection weird means.
Objection weird.
Objection, that is, invasion of privacy.
Objection, you're a little freak. That one would have been sustained.
Objection, I'm a
I think anywhere else weird would pass. However,
Justice, is the Marshall's sex life on trial here?
Not in this case.
No.
No.
No, you gotta go to a Biggleman case. That's when dicks start coming out.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Don't say that name 2 more times that you will summon them.
Biggleman.
I think I'm good. There's only one dick I'm actually interested in seeing right now.
me too. It's my husband Richard, also known as Dick.
Okay, Your Honor, we are ready for closing.
Technically, there is a dick out in the courtroom right now.
Yep,
Dick's on the
that's my
phone.
husband.
Okay, Richard, you ready?
Honey, you got to put the phone down.
He looks very uncomfortable.
He's flexible. Congratulations to Matt Rose.
looks comfortable. Look at him.
Thank you.
I'm here,
pick
you
my
wanna-
husband wisely.
All right. I never hit the gavel to stop it, so we're just gonna run it back. All right, Alejandro, evidence and closing.
Yes. I think technically, well, the evidence there is the affidavit from Bell, which was covered in the questioning today, and then the docket posting of the impeachment, which I'm going to mention briefly in the closing. So I'm just going to give the closing, really.
Okay.
Okay, so Your Honor, and people from the Peanut Gallery. So, you've heard the testimony today. and it's very concerning. So Marshal Dark heard a conversation in the Marshal's office lobby about
Objection, misstatement of testimony, Your Honor. I didn't say I was in the lobby.
Okay, well, let me rephrase. Marshal Dark heard a conversation in the Marshal's office about Sergeant Bell possibly what her medical condition was, and that possibly she was in the ICU. And what did she do? She just posted this on the docket for all the state to read. Now, what he posted is clearly medical information. He said she was in the ICU and that she has a quote unquote disease.
It's not my first time seeing Rhodes,
forget Pipa, Your Honor. If he didn't obtain this information lawfully and posted it lawfully, this is a violation of Article 3.7 of the Constitution. So, what did Marshal Dark don't do? He says he did not violate the PIPA Act because he didn't post any medical records. But the first line of the PIPA Act says, and is the one I read before, the purpose of this legislation is to protect individuals' health information. And this was health information from an individual. But why didn't Marshal Dark post any medical records? Well, because he didn't ask for corroboration of the hearsay he asked in the Marshal's office. So that's even worse, because he was posting unverified information that could very well have been false about Sergeant Bell's medical condition. You know, what if it was false that she had this disease and people thought she had it? That could have very bad effects on her reputation or how she's treated. But what did happen is that Marshal Dark was posting rumors and hearsay on the docket, and we saw how in the testimony this affected
I was really curious
emotional state
as to where the views are coming from, and I completely forgot that Riker was standing behind us.
How that made her feel, especially this mention, quote unquote, of a disease, which of course Marshal Dark didn't know what disease it was because he didn't took any steps to get proper medical records. And what is the lawful way to obtain medical records? The PIPA Act. Of course, Marshal Dark didn't follow the PIPA process because he didn't bother even confirming this hearsay he heard. He didn't try to contact Sergeant Bell to confirm any of this information or ask for permission to post it, which is funny in a sense because Marshal Dark was saying, oh, why didn't they talk to me earlier to see how I got this information, right? Well, he didn't contact the plaintiff to even confirm if this medical information was true. He didn't also confirm anyone in the hospital. And of course, since he didn't contact anyone at the hospital to obtain the information, she didn't follow any of the PIPA processes. But I think these are small details where it was a medical record or a medical information. It was medical information. It was just posted on the docket based on hearsay. Which
we are back in court, but we're on the attacking side.
Behavior, especially from an state marshal who should conduct themselves strictly within the law. Marshal Dark said here that, well, people on the docket routinely
I also need to get some socks on because I need to leave in like an hour.
Well, if they do that, it's wrong, and that's not an excuse. Now, also the fact is that this information was not material to his case. As you can see from the testimony today and the docket for the impeachment, one of the things was
overcooking
about whether Magistrate Jaina had posted a state announcement offering a large sum of money and creating probably panic within the public. And the reason why she did that, I mean, has no bearing on the material fact, which is that she did it. So, in fact, posting this information was not relevant to the impeachment. And what's even worse, Marshal Dark didn't even attempt to publish this information as a sealed evidence, which is what you do with sensitive information, as Marshal Dark knows. This is medical information and it's private, so it should be posted as sealed evidence if it's not done, with the consent of the person whose medical records they are posting, which was not the case here. So To sum it up, Marshall Dark was acting on hearsay. He still posted this publicly on the docket, was not material to his case on the impeachment, did not try to confirm this through any proper channels, like talking to the plaintiff, or talking to the hospital and following the usual PIPA process. He simply acted as if no privacy law applied to him, as he could just post whatever he wanted in the docket without this being confirmed.
Should have called Paul.
But the law is clear. To lawfully use medical information in a docket process, you have to get the proper medical record, and that's how you do through a PIPA process. No exception here applies. So what happened was unlawful, it was harmful to the defendant, and it deserves to be remedied. So that's why we are asking a declaratory judgment from the Honorable Court saying that this disclosure was unauthorized and unlawful. We are also asking compensation for emotional distress damages, which is $250,000. And we are also asking punitive damages to ensure that this kind of publication of private information based solely on hearsay and without following any official procedure in the law is not repeated again against any citizen, okay, no matter if they are a sergeant in the, BCCO or someone else. Thank you.
All right.
Is it my turn, Your Honor?
It is, in fact, your turn. Can we go 5 seconds without somebody from the DOJ being threatened? Or I guess in this case, it's Bell. Said they're gonna
Wait,
put
what?
the deer down. Somebody on Twitter said that if the death penalty's on the line, they'll put the deer down. And I'm assuming that's you.
Damn.
Oh,
Amber, you better watch out. You're apparently it's deer hunting season. All right.
Actually, hold on. I got this.
That's the human that I
Should I
bought
good
for
to go,
Bill.
Your Honor?
You're good to
Oh,
gosh, you just
Bell.
put him off.
Sorry, Your Honor, I called an audible.
Wait, they weren't real?
Oh my god, did you think she was an actress? She's just a furry.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm yelling and I just need to hit the gavel. I'm so angry at Simon.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. Please don't give me contempt. Okay, let's do this evidence. You know what? I'll do the evidence first. And well, there isn't any. There isn't any. There is no evidence in this case. It's a bunch of testimony. And what I'll do is specifically highlight the lack of evidence of any damages caused, other than a bit of testimony from Belle over here. She even stated herself that there was no professional repercussions for, I guess, what I did. So exactly what emotional pain and suffering were caused here, it's really unclear. I can tell you what, it's not 250 grand's worth. So evidence, I got nothing. I'm afraid I got nothing to highlight because there ain't nothing worthwhile here. So if we go on the closings, which I will recommend, Councillor Ramirez, that you should go for a job in fast food, and I recommend Waffle House because goddamn, he was yapping for a while. Where are we? Yeah, we're here today on a baseless claims of emotional pain and suffering. The councillor brings up the Pipper Act, and literally inside the Pipper Act there's a covering or exclusions for word of mouth. He brings up a lot about this impeachment that I submitted, which is, evidentiary invalid, but exactly bringing up the relevance of Belle's condition at the time is completely irrelevant in this case and should have been brought up at the impeachment of her wife. Maybe do that next time. We got no evidence whatsoever for any kind of pain and suffering. We got a bunch of waffle about how, this is a violation of a right to privacy. But like I've said, and the councillor misstated, in many cases posted on the docket, there is, victims will be named and they will say, oh, yeah, this person was stopped this person was stabbed, this officer was shot down, and there's never any medical records attached, and there's never any violations of privacy. That's silly. It is very silly. The counsel himself didn't even want to clarify the difference.
I mean, Bell
between
didn't go
medical
to
records and medical
a therapist,
information.
but
There was no breach of privacy here. I heard it through word of mouth. I posted it on the docket. If it wasn't true, that should have been brought up during the impeachment of J.P. Pitts. But what did we find out today? It was true. It was true, and it was used during an impeachment. And that's about it. That's where we are. There's no evidence of any breach of privacy or emotional damages. No records were gained. You know, I didn't submit anything. There was basically, there's no medical report of any kind proving or used anywhere by myself. You know, Callista Bell herself stated that I posted no medical records on the docket, and so there was no violation. Yeah, that's about it, Your Honor. Thank you very much for your time, everybody, and ladies and gentlemen of the court. Please, you know, take everything into consideration, even though you already will. Thank you very much.
All right, I am gonna go deliberate. I kind of want to be a little shit and put Kyle Pratt in charge while I'm gone.
It's part of your fucking job. You're a fucking prosecutor.
You know what?
You don't do the shit. Why didn't you?
I had to wake up like 6 hours earlier than I wanted to. Yeah. Pred's in charge while I'm gone.
Oh, thank you, Justice Gates. I appreciate you. And may
If I have
say...
to wake up this early and be miserable, I unleash chaos.
Oh, perfect. Well, Chaos is my middle name, and may I say you look beautiful today.
I didn't know my name was Elizabeth. I thought it was Kyle Elizabeth Pred.
Yeah, Kyle Elizabeth Pred Soze.
Okay, all right. I'll behave.
Hey, I'll behave.
Hello.
I'll behave. All right, as you heard it, I'm in charge of this fucking courtroom. Courtroom Fight Club is now in session. Courtroom Fight Club. We got the EMS here. Courtroom Fight Club.
Wait, does that include us?
All right, Richard Dark, Callista Bell, championship out. Let's go.
Wait, what?
Punches thrown. Let's get some...
Sensitive topic. Sensitive. I would not want either of them to go to the hospital or the ICU during this.
I am currently off duty from the hospital. Can we not, please?
All right. Ember Quinn versus Matt Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
Ember's stepping up to the plate, Rhodes. Ember's stepping up to the plate.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the courtroom. All right, so mutual combat winner gets a firm handshake from me and a 50% off coupon using code Kyle down at the KDA.
I'm not sure what that is.
The premier private investigative firm in Los Santos. Fuck the marshals, fuck the PD. We'll solve it first. All right, perfect. All right, Matt Rhodes. Do you consent to this violent fight against this one-armed handicapped psychopath in Kyle Pred's courtroom?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. All right,
I'll say right now, by the way, Peters, I am not very happy with Big Dark's answers during this entire court
decide
case.
on which one it's going to be. Do you agree to mutual combat in this courtroom to fight Deputy Matt Rhodes?
Oh, yes, and can you buy me a really good prosthetic?
I'm not buying you anything. Get a fucking job, you goddamn bum. All right, when you hear the
My God.
when you hear the mallet,
Not
go for
wrong.
it.
Okay.
All right, 3,
Fuck her up, honey.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Kill! Kill!
Come on, honey.
Yeah.
Kill!
Come on.
Yeah.
Squeeze your nose.
December.
Come on, Rhodes, you're a deputy.
Come on, Rose. Throw those hands.
This
Come
is Courtroom
on.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
The first rule of Courtroom Fight Club.
You're embarrassing the
is
PD,
do not
Rhodes.
talk about Courtroom Fight
Come
Club.
on, Rhodes. Hey. You got this, honey.
That's my undersheriff right there. That's
No,
my
yuck
undersheriff.
you.
Yuck you, Ember. It's over.
Yeah.
Rhodes!
Rhodes, you gotta start swinging here, man.
Lock in,
Yeah,
Rhodes!
stop running away, goddammit.
Screw you, Ember.
Road, swing harder, swing harder.
Yeah!
Break a nose.
Ember,
Break a nose.
so much more used to this. I hit people with a baton.
That is true.
Yeah!
Take her down.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Come on, Rhodes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rhodes, she just shot Dark. You need to get her. You need to arrest her.
Oh, she shot Dark. Oh, hell no. Screw you, Ember.
Yeah.
Ember, Rhodes is
Yeah,
mine.
wait, when did I shoot Dark?
I don't know.
How?
I think they just told me that to piss me off.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you?
It's true.
Yeah.
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 It's true.
Courtroom Fight Club. Courtroom Fight Club.
She's going down.
Yeah.
She's weak.
Yeah.
Rhodes,
Let's honey, come on.
do this for us. Do this for us,
Oh,
Rhodes.
Jesus. Ah.
A beach show.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell.
You need a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't pay for this.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
nice.
I'm weak.
Come on, Rhodes. You got this.
There we go.
I'll fucking snap your neck.
Oh, I tripped.
Oh, he hit an invisible. Oh, he's punching walls. He's punching the walls.
Oh, God.
Why do you look like
You got
Where
this,
is she?
Rhodes. You got this.
Come on.
I mean, he keeps running
you need a
away.
haircut? You do it too long.
It's for better positioning.
Tactical.
Out of character. I really do hope Ember gets it. But Bell's gotta back Rhodes.
Blood everywhere. Oh my God.
With the warlord.
Rhodes.
Oh.
Hey.
All right.
Ow.
And the winner of the first
Okay.
courtroom Fight Club brawl.
It's
Ember
all right.
Quinn.
It's all right.
Good job, Ember.
Don't worry. I know Pret will still get the
You win a
50% discount.
50% off coupon down at the KDA,
Hey, what's the KDA?
the premier private investigative firm in the region.
Oh, okay.
A really good right hook.
All right, remember, first rule of Courtroom Fight Club is you do not talk about Courtroom Fight Club.
Understood.
What's the second rule of Courtroom Fight Club?
Something about the
You have
rule
to
number
fight.
1.
Would he even
Let's see
even
who we
have to
got
fight
here.
if we got
Callista Bell, are you sure you don't want to
Alright.
beat down Richard Dark in Courtroom Fight Club?
Not right now, no.
Fight Simon Cypher.
Oh my
so-
god.
Thank you.
All right, Simon Cypher
my
and
God.
Seamus McNulty. Come on down.
He got your ass.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can I chop him right now? Does that count?
No, there's no chopping. I
Oh
gotta
my
wait for the
God.
fighting grounds.
I'm really hurt.
To be clear.
You'll pay for this, Ember.
I'm weak and fragile. I'm physically
Yeah,
really
you
weak.
can come collect my
I
wands.
might die here.
Fuck.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fixing up. I got
Once
the heat
Ember's
packs for
out
ya.
of the way,
The special heat
we'll
packs.
begin the introductions of Courtroom
Hey,
Fight
do you want
Club.
to do it over there? I'll
Fight
do it
two,
over there while
bout
so
two.
they can fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move out of the way for you.
All right. On your right, you have the Irish, the DOC, former DOC, current criminal, Seamus McCarthy. McCarthy, right?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Seamus McCarthy. And on your left, you have an old man who's trying to become a judge. I wonder how that's going to go for him. We
What
may
the
never know. He's
fuck?
got temporarily has a bar license.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. A lawyer.
Temporarily was given a bar license so that he could perhaps maybe become a judge or a member of the judicial branch in the future. Simon Cypher.
Yeah, I'm a better lawyer than you'll ever be. Yeah.
Who are you saying that to?
All of you.
Wait, what?
Huh? Hey, that man.
Objection,
over
facts,
there-
not in evidence.
All
Actually,
right.
whatever.
Courtroom Fight Club
I
bout
will
2
rip you
is now
apart.
in session. At the
Oh.
sound of the
Hey.
bell, you fight until
Aye.
you either give up, your opponent
wearing a
goes
ring
down, or
over
they
gloves.
fucking die. 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
And you know.
Kill! Kill!
Oh,
How you doing?
oh, this hurts so
Fight
bad.
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Not too.
Yeah. James is used to beating up unarmed
Yeah,
old men
fuck
in
you.
prison.
Yeah, you're a failed DOC guard, you bitch.
Hey!
Oh my god. Me for all the corruption I did.
What the hell?
Rip off his arm!
Oh my god!
If you gotta talk shit, make sure you yell it.
It was an excited utterance. I'm gonna you say it.
Pull him by his
Hey, how
hair!
you doing, Marinino?
Oh, he's dodging.
Not
Oh,
too
he's coming
bad.
For us, honey. He's coming.
I was put in charge of the courtroom while Justice
Ember, at least
Elizabeth
we had
renders
some
her
decorum
verdict.
in our fight.
Courtroom
Oh,
fight
They
club.
shit.
ain't even letting each other get
Oh,
up.
did the
Right.
was this like a short case?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
I didn't watch
uppercut.
the whole thing. It's Callista Bell versus Richard Dark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, talk about
Oh,
my
I read
spit,
this.
Dark.
This is
Hold on now.
Kill you.
Yeah, that's
yes,
true.
okay. How's it been the last
You
couple
let a
days?
man
I've
like
been
me
out.
beat you down.
Oh man, things have been pretty good for me.
I'm not talking about it. I'm not.
The
Yeah,
new
my,
business kicking
Drew,
off?
did you just
Yeah,
wake
my
up?
private investigative firm's doing pretty good. I actually wanted to talk to you about some stuff about it.
I mean, I'm down. You want to go? We can chat right after this.
Yeah, after this will be the final bout.
Final? Why don't we have Nino versus Kyle?
Well, me and Nino are actually friends.
Oh.
Oh, Spotty's in there.
Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
Oh, it kicked him
Get
right
gold
in the
man.
nose.
Seamus!
Can I?
I'm stuck!
Wait, where's
I'm
Ga-
stuck!
Maybe I
Where's
should-
Gates? She
Oh.
needs to see this to promote me. Where is she?
Oh, she left. She's deliberating, I think.
Oh
Help
my
Here,
me,
God.
come here.
help
We
me.
don't talk about.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks.
you got it?
Thanks.
Okay.
We don't talk about
Thanks for helping me.
Corey Fight Club.
I was trying, sorry.
Damn it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, that was the final bout of Courtroom Fight Club. Mr. Cypher has beaten Seamus, and Ireland now weeps.
I'm him.
Ireland now weeps
I own
because
Ireland.
Seamus lost. I feel a tear coming down.
No, you don't.
To stop you,
Suck it
Simon
back up.
Cypher.
Suck it back up. I'm that
Fred,
good.
I'm
Fred,
half
I will-
Irish. I have to
I
weep
will
with
mention
Ireland.
The Irish
the
are
lack
mine.
of decorum in that. Like, they didn't even let each other get up. It was dirty.
Hey,
Good. I
Joey,
remember
you got
first rule of
FX?
Courtroom Fight Club is you don't talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, what's
That's
up?
also the second rule. Well, the second rule was you have to fight if it's your first time attending,
Hey,
but I don't have a
Ireland is
gun on me,
mine.
so I can't make you fight.
That's probably for the best, Fred.
My God.
It's the premier private investigative firm in the region.
So what? Is he like a detective?
He's a very loud man.
Premier private investigative firm.
Private investigator.
What do you
That's
think about
nice.
that, huh?
Yeah,
Pretty,
that's good.
pretty good
Just shouts
lawyer,
out
am
the
I?
back.
I know. Now you can be head of bar, right?
Oh no, I'm gonna be
Very
the
impressive.
chief justice or whatever, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the goal.
That's not a
I've
thing. But
run into him
Oh,
a few
okay.
times, and it's always
Whatever you
a
say.
certain kind of energy.
Hello, Bell.
Hello.
He says he says a lot
Fantastic
of
job in court the
words,
other
makes a
day.
lot of
I
noise,
was
but-
there to bear witness
But
with my
there's
own
no
eyes.
real, yeah.
Are you
There's,
talking last
there's
night?
No real
Have a look at you,
Yeah.
Simon.
oomph behind him.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You just
You're-
after a while,
you're
you just kind of
one-eyeliness.
used to it, you know. It's kind of like
Okay,
becomes
now
white
what the
noise.
fuck?
Like, what the
I don't know
hell?
what to call you. I don't know your name.
My name's
It kind
Eric.
of gives me the vibe.
Oh
of when
shit,
he's
So instead of
Eric.
rushing
Hey,
my
big
name,
Eric.
you
trying to
say
call for mom and dad's
one
attention,
eyeliness.
but they're just
Eric,
having
I'm a huge
like
fan.
actual
You
adult
could have just called me
conversations.
EMS. I would have taken EMS.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just weird. Why would I call you by your job title? Like, what the fuck?
I'll say, oh, hey, doc. How you doing, doc?
Oh yeah,
Call me one eye.
Some small.
Eric. I'm your biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know me.
Exactly.
Now I do. I don't need to know you to know how amazing you are.
Who paid you to say that?
He definitely screams
Mhm.
some energy.
Mm-hmm.
Someone pay you?
Seamus, what the hell are you gonna do the Irish like that?
Yeah, I was gonna buy a whole bunch.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stop him when he's outside the car house.
Trust me, if they paid me, I'd be in my
I'll let
truck.
you.
Seamus, no.
I'm broke as shit.
Fucking.
I'm gonna carve his tongue out.
You know what I mean?
I hate him.
Seamus.
So much.
Yeah, we do get paid okay.
I'm very,
You just cut
very good at
people's
reading.
tongues out.
I can and I will.
Imagine if I got my hand on 10 of
Yeah,
those
you need
and started
more.
renting them
Alright, gonna go ahead and make this report right away.
Hey, proactive. I like it.
We went to sleep like a few hours ago, and then I couldn't sleep. So I woke back up and
I actually did have an arrest report open, and the fucking charges went away.
I did not recognize her outside of her uniform, and I felt really bad for not saying hi to her too.
The
she just took her extensions out, so
the court case is rights violation.
Who violated whose rights?
Well, I felt like the marshals violated my rights, which is why we're here.
Typical marshals, am I right? Typical marshals. You know, the marshals violated my rights multiple times, especially when one of them charged into the DOC locker room and held me a class 2 point.
How do you feel that you lost to a weak, fragile, brittle man
I'm
like
going
myself?
to stab you violently the second you leave this courtroom, you old, brittle fuck, and then I'm going to cut your tongue out and feed it to you.
I ended your career.
I'm so sorry.
it's okay. Part of the job. So
I mean, you know what? I feel you. I've been in the hospital.
Okay, you know what? If he's gonna do that, have at it.
That could last like 3 fucking days.
He doesn't get credit for ending my career. I did that shit. I ended it all myself.
What was the second reason why you got a lot of deals? You quit, didn't you?
Yeah, I quit, but on the same day I quit, I broke Sean McQuillan out of prison and took him to the lighthouse. Nobody knows.
And then another 5
But then they did
hours
notice.
for my
I was about to say, didn't they? I remember reading a report about that.
I don't think they suspected that I did it though, because we played it off that he kidnapped me and forced me. But I did that shit so willingly. So willingly. It was a great field trip.
Alright, so writing up an ACR for Seamus McCarthy.
ACR what? I have no job.
I don't know.
Honestly, if the marshals heard that, they'd be hopping on that. They want to ACR everybody and anybody.
I mean, with the answers Dark gave, I might look at ACRing him.
I will be there. I will be there.
I want to speak to some people first. I was not too happy with some of the answers he gave in court.
Oh, okay.
inside of that hospital by myself for way too fucking long.
Yeah, wait till you have to do MCIs at the same time that the clowns are yucking around and they come in.
I had the clowns in.
And
That is a wild spot, by the way.
Multiple.
Well, it's Mother's Day.
ICU.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my wife in 6 weeks.
Yeah, but that's what makes it look like you're a cougar hunter.
Oh, I am.
Why are you trying to curse me? That's what I said. What have I done to you? I barely know you. Why are you trying to curse me, Marshall?
I'm not trying to curse you. I'm trying to prepare you. All right.
This feels hostile.
Well,
Chat, is that person that's talking right now? Is that the same person that plays Charlotte Thomas?
I've seen more.
Yeah.
You know, it's
okay. It'll make you strong, right? It builds character.
Everybody always says that trauma makes you stronger. I hate to break it to everybody, but trauma just gives you PTSD and makes you want to curl up in a ball the second you hear a gunshot.
No, you just
go off.
I see a thriving business opportunity.
That or you're sitting there and taking.
I own a premier private investigative firm. I've been stealing so much work from Richard Dark that he doesn't.
I'm sorry, Marshall. That was out of line. I'm so sorry.
People, listen, Dark. I'm a hot commodity. People.
Do you have any food?
No.
No, I'm here off duty, so they took everything.
Fuck.
I did find this in the courtroom, though.
I'll take him hostage. Simon, do you have any food?
You're definitely in the right profession to do that. So.
At the guy, have to go get it.
Medical treatment?
Oh, I know.
No, I understand, but someone gave you medical treatment, or?
Yeah, the EMS.
I'm just,
So the police arrived after the EMS?
Braham Games, thank you for the follow.
I don't
EMS
understand.
arrived after the PD.
It's a good sign, I think.
So you were unconscious when the PD arrived?
No, I was loading Joe onto the bike when the PD arrived.
So when did the EMS treat you?
After, I bled out.
Ah, okay.
Where do you have that statement, by the way?
I am kind of a degen.
It's in the book downstairs.
So your shift
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I was saying about giving you after the cookies so I can give
some
you.
NA, AU, EU. It depends on. Right now, I'm slowly shifting my sleep schedule, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I try to
well,
sleep about 6
what I would say
hours
out
if
this
I
is that
can.
you not really,
Yeah.
but Joanna might have a chance to get rid of the charges.
That kind of depends on if
Yeah.
they.
How much is
some
an
I don't care
expansion?
about my charges. I'm just worried about,
Oh, that's a good question.
I might become a lawyer.
you know, the PD letting the
Oh my
mimes
god,
go
he has a
without
lawyer. I
checking
think would
their
be
weapons.
awesome.
Causes chronic fatigue and then.
Hold on.
You mean the
I feel like
knives?
I'd probably get my bar
Yeah.
license taken pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
apparently the mimes didn't even have a knife on them when they did, and all of them went down.
True, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The PD arrived when we were leaving, so how did a knife go missing off the mime?
You must be crime free for 30
Yeah, that's
days.
a good question. So, do you remember, apart
Oh,
from you two,
actually,
who
I
was
think I
there?
have them.
I think Evan Carter's working with the mimes.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hang
probably
on, Listeners
really
first expungement shall be
off the
50,000.
mimes.
Erin Carter
She's
wasn't
working
there,
with
really.
them.
The fee will triple 3 times with each subsequent
Oh, you are saying
expansion.
Erin Carter
wasn't.
arrived?
Oh, I
the
have
weapons
that.
and ran
So
away?
150,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
450.
Not
Oh, I
surprised.
did. I
No,
did
it
have a
was
conversation.
150, and then
Mary and I had a date the
I thought she was
last
there.
night.
yeah, that would be right.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
Their type of
That's a lot of
relationship
money.
I respect.
She's not
It was
mentioned
it?
here.
Well, it's designed for
I'm
people not to just commit crime and then expunge it right away.
Good point. Very good point.
little different.
I shouldn't have even been caught for one of my crimes.
Oh yeah, we opened it.
Which one?
Hey, who was
All
that
I did
again?
was break into the prison and shotgun
Helen
a DOC
Highwater?
guard in the
Oh
middle.
yeah, Helen. Sorry. Yeah, she's as bad as
Famous
Evan Carter.
McCarthy.
So I'm not a
What?
sex object. So oof, how's that gonna work?
You didn't know about that one?
Yeah.
No.
I've only been
Yeah,
caught
Yeah,
3
she's working
times.
with the mimes.
One time was in Polito,
So, apart from you and Joanna, who was there
where I
that could
definitely
testify in your favor?
was
This
antagonized
clown
by the
called
police when
A9.
going on a leisurely drive and I
A9,
have
yeah.
to defend myself.
Oh, he's barely around.
He's
Another
talking
time was
about
in
the
Legion
idiot
Square in a very similar situation.
Polito thing.
And then the next time I accidentally
What the
fell
black
inside a
belt?
prison with a sweeper shotgun, and
Zip
the
it,
sweeper
Simon.
shotgun accidentally unloaded a whole magazine into a DOC guard's head and chest, and then I escaped.
I don't ever
Just talk about
date
how
cops.
it's Mother's Day and my own
I
voice
swear to
doing Tony
God.
Happy Mother's Day.
You're
I
mothering
didn't do it.
today, Your Honor.
Happy Mother's
Not
Day,
my type.
Justice Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Technically,
Brad.
as a
Wait,
marshal,
you a
I work
mom?
myself as a
Yeah, I
cop.
have two kids.
Cops hate
Oh,
me.
Happy Mother's Day.
So,
I'm more of a prosecutor with a gun.
I also don't.
One of
One of
marry
my
men.
sons is Canadian though, so we'll see if he remembers. I don't know what day their Mother's Day is on.
Me either.
Oh. I'm sure they'll apologize.
Do they have someone in their life to teach them how to throw a baseball?
That was a good pickup line.
Uh-huh.
I like that one. I like that one.
Well, they could definitely have a stepmom if they try hard enough.
No step nothings. They're my kids only.
Oh,
Anyways,
come on.
I'm calling this court back into session. Where did I just put that giant? Sorry, I had to spell check everything. There we go. All right. So, am I yelling? I'm yelling. Today in court, we heard about Sergeant Bell's private medical information being shared on the public docket for the impeachment of her wife, Magistrate Jana Pierce. On the docket posting in question, the impeachment of Magistrate Jana Pierce, Field Director Dark states that Magistrate Pierce's wife, Senior Deputy Callista Bell, was in the intensive care unit where she was being treated for a disease. This does constitute as private medical information, but is not in any way medical records. We heard no evidence today that Field Director Dark was not operating on a good faith belief of the person who told him this privileged medical information was not authorized to share it. It is not the responsibility of this court to investigate for Counselor Ramirez where this information came from. If you want to know that information, you could have spoken to Field Director Dark. Excuses of mistrust and Field Director Dark.
My God.
Excuses of mistrust and Field Director Dark, to be honest, are just that, excuses. If you don't give him a chance to answer, how can you say that he's going to lie?
This is not looking good.
The federal legislation states that it does not apply to the sharing of medical information through the word of mouth, which, done without valid reason or consent, will be handled internally by each faction. Ergo, if Sergeant Bell had a concern about the sharing information, the correct legislative course was to go to SASM and file a complaint. During testimony today, we also heard that this medical information was extremely relevant to the impeachment of Magistrate Pierce in regards to one of the major points of contention of said court case. It was extremely relevant to the motives of Magistrate Pierce in regards to her state announcement. This court will find Field Director Dark and Sasm not liable for any damages to Sergeant Bell. While we do not find this sharing of information to be unlawful, we do not find this sharing of information to be unlawful, as legislation specifically states that verbal sharing is not illegal. Would it have been a nice thing to make sure Sergeant Bell was okay with her information being shared? Yes, but unfortunately, being a jerk is not illegal. Will not be awarding damages for emotional pain and suffering, as even Sergeant Bell stated she was able to continue being on duty after finding out about this court docket post.
Okay, I'll just hurt them really
This is
bad.
the ruling of this court.
Boo!
I knew I would.
That's for the booer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh my God, Gates, that was so mother.
Yeah, well.
It's all right. The BCSO
That's
usually
him.
never wins their cases. Don't get so down about it, Callista.
I won this
Hey,
yesterday.
Nino, you want to go have a chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
And if I was allowed to talk about what happened earlier, the opposite did. So, this fragile old man, he knows how to fight.
Yeah, I don't really know what
Simon,
to say.
I got a law question. Can you meet me in the car park?
You cannot kill my baby lawyer that I just purchased.
I have a question for him.
I'm unavailable emotionally.
Oh.
Are you sane then?
So am I.
Yeah, I am.
I'm
Or
married.
you're not sending him to die.
Fuck. Shit.
No, I'm just gonna hurt them a lot. I'm not gonna kill them.
Maybe we could have filed an ACR
Oh my
instead
God,
of
he's
this.
asking for money.
I've got 3,200 on me.
I'll be back.
I got $6.
Because he's posting hearsay on the docket.
I got a hitman in the
$6.
courtroom.
Like $800 from everyone else.
Anyone got $800? Shit.
Did someone say hitman?
I'm not a big fan of that, honestly.
Hey, the guy who looks like McNulty but has a better accent.
Yeah.
How much does it cost for you to not take out Simon Cypher?
I like to charge a base fee of $25,000, and it raises in increments for each body part you want me to take off.
No. So I'm saying to not hurt him.
I guess
to
could
not
we
hurt him,
FOIA
$250,000.
Oh
if this was handled
Chris, is that
internally?
impeachable?
Yes.
Something like that.
Wait, what? I missed it.
Don't worry, the marshals are incompetent.
Chris,
they won't
I need
be
you to
able to
pay.
impeach
I
you
need you to
correctly
pay
anyway.
to save my
If
life.
I pay a man to not murder him, is that impeachable?
Say that.
If that guy's trying to murder and
I
or
love peaches.
seriously harm,
Where does it say about like speaking about it
and
like
I offer to pay him a fee
verbally?
to not do that, is
I
are you going to impeach me?
Chris, you need to save my life.
I
He's
am
right there. Do
100%
something.
certain it's something about like word of
I mean,
mouth.
I have $1 million, but I don't know if he's worth 2,500. Can we go down to like 100K maybe?
I'll take 150.
Oh my God, he's bargaining off of. Chris,
125?
Chris, put this. Make him a lifer.
140.
Do something.
I mean, this is essentially
God,
a
if you made me a
ransom.
lifer, Bolingbroke would be disappeared within a week. I would kill every single one of the inmates.
Ember, we got the money.
Hey,
Here.
Something. There, I did it. Are you happy?
Thank you.
Good job. Good job. That's more than half of
Maybe
that
should ask
in
Dark,
the last
actually.
3 months. I'm proud of you.
You'd
All right,
essentially be
take
paying
it,
ransom.
Alejandra. I will
Yeah.
send you the money, by the way.
Pitfall Undergrounds. That pitfall under corruption. So yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know if the marshals investigated this?
someone calls me and says they have a gun to my son's head and I pay them
Come
money
on.
to become a distraught mother, you're gonna fucking impeach me?
Yeah, she's my mother.
Maybe.
You're not my child.
Because
As far as I'm aware, no.
the justice says this
look.
word of mouth thing is handled internally by the agency, so
I said there's too many goddamn voices, okay?
I'm
You
not
got
sure
talking over every goddamn
they did anything.
thing that everyone says.
Well, either way, I'm not happy with the outcome. Not now, Marty.
What do you mean not now? What happened?
Now you know if Perry's awake. No, I think it's... Well, I'll say Belle's thought first. Belle thinks it's kind of bullshit right now that you can just hear something and then use it in court. That was her main, like, reason why she was suing Dark. So the fact that the DOJ just found him not liable, pretty much... I'll speak to Gates another time. We do need to... But yeah, Belle is not happy. Because Dark pretty much just admitted that he heard it in the SASM offices. Didn't go for a report or anything and then used it in court. And also, all these fucking vehicles are parked perfectly. Yeah, that's how he obtained the information, though. But again, like another part of Bell's lawsuit, Grumpy, is the fact that Dark then took that information, which he did not verify, he did not subpoena or anything, and used it in a civil matter.
Miss Queen, stop there, please. Don't go anywhere. There's a male with a rifle still on the wall as well. Miss Queen, hello?
Wait, are you talking to me?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Emma Quinn's dressed up like you, Callista.
I'm aware. Wait, were you calling me Quinn?
And it worked. Yes, and it worked.
God damn it. I was so confused for a second.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
I have a license. The target's right there.
Okay, and
Target is not right there.
Look at you.
What?
So you have
Also,
no
I heard you
lawful
shed your
reason-
antlers in court.
I'll do her shut their antlers.
That's true.
Miss Bell is a woman, not a deer.
Just got you tricked too, huh?
He's got that headband tied around his head too tight.
Come back here. I told you to come back here. So you are detained. Take her under arrest.
I did not mean to do that.
It's too late now. I gave you a lawful order.
This pisses me off, by the way, chat. Like, oh my god. Can we, like, push this? Can't even push it. Can we, like, move it with our legs? Like, does it need to be... Marty, can you move like one of these
I
cars
was gonna
out
say,
there?
which one you need rammed? Because as much as I want to hunt you, hitting a car with this is gonna be so much fun.
I don't know. That one's probably gonna be easier.
Okay.
The fact that they all park like assholes to block like every parking spot.
I got you. Move out the way.
That should be enough. Thank you. That is.
Oh, careful.
Hello?
Where are you?
I just got in my car. I'm coming back to the front of the courthouse.
Oh, you coming to the front of the courthouse? Okay. Oh, I'll be there. So the front of the courthouse?
Yep.
Okay, I need to give you something.
All right.
Did you clock me?
Okay, is it the
I
very
don't-
front
No,
of the
no, 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 no,
courthouse?
no, that's not her.
Yes.
Like, okay. Just wait there for me.
All right.
I'm on the way.
Okay.
Okay, almost there. Yeah. Where are you? Yeah, Howie! Howie!
I'm at the front.
Yeah, you know I'm by the road.
Amber, are you being chased?
Yes!
Amber.
Help out!
Because it's safer to stay still. If I move, I might move into the car.
If you have... Hold... Amber, just
Grab
go.
the book! Val,
What
grab
book?
the book! Like, come to
Ho-
the
hey,
driver's
Rupert,
side
hold on.
so I can give it to you.
Rupert, she's got a book for me that I need to get.
I
I'm
need to
just gonna get
give,
that
I
real
need to
quick.
give Belle this book. It's a statement.
Alright. The statement, but
Oh,
where's the book?
cool box.
Okay, Marshall's or
Okay.
Peters, I'm gonna show you
Okay.
this. I did take
What's the
something
way?
from her, but that's what I got from her. Just to cover, to make sure that like you guys aren't gonna say that I'm helping her at all. It's basically a book with a statement on how she lost her arm. Yes.
Do I have permission to?
I haven't read it, but it's supposed to be a statement for when she lost her arm. He's been trying to get that to me for like the past 2 or 3 days.
Sorry, Chris. I realized I came with you here. I don't have my car.
Oh.
Remember, like 6 hours ago.
I'm sure that's what you had floating in your mind when you said that.
What are you trying to imply about me?
You know what, Dawson? That's
No,
my bad.
there you go.
Nothing, of course. Why would I ever? I would never.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, I'll drive you back to it.
All the judging stuff and the legal and law and.
Well, chat, not the outcome that I was hoping for, but we're not done fighting it. Should we talk to Perry real quick? Because I know Perry and Myra, like, we better. If I remember correctly, I believe Gates said that we need to approach SAM, like, Dangerous Medical Group, and submit a formal complaint. We should have called Perry or like another doctor or like a medical profession in as a character witness. Like that is major hindsight. Hello?
So what happened? Because I just woke up.
I don't know if you're familiar with the court case that I had against the marshals, but
Yes,
it's pretty
I
much
am.
ruled in court that word of mouth is not medical information, and I'm a little upset that Dark pretty much said under oath that he did not verify any of the information, so I
Huh.
I don't even know if I can think straight right now because I'm extremely upset with the ruling. Like, it wasn't a matter of him stating that I was in the SEU, it was the fact that like no consent was given or nothing.
That's okay. That I can understand you being mad for. Wait, this is when you were sick in the ICU for I'm trying to remember the entire situation.
After the Ryan Krieger stuff, like when we went down to go
Okay.
get him from the sewer, like it was
This is
myself
when you
and
this is when you first got the BVF.
yep.
Okay.
And I was brought up to Sandy on like ECMO and all that.
So you weren't brought up to Sandy. I know you weren't brought up to Sandy straight away because I only joined the situation after the fact. So I'm trying to think of everything. Because it was during it's during the Kika situation, so this is what could be possible. Have you checked the police report of that situation?
I have not, but I don't know if there's like a public police report.
Because that's what I'm thinking right now. Because you went to ICU that day, right? After that situation.
Yeah, within like 30 minutes, I think.
Was it put in a police report? Was it put in that police report?
I don't remember.
That's what you need to see, because if it was put in that police report, then that's another thing on top of it. Does that make sense? I'm partially
No, it
cooked,
is.
so
No, that does make sense.
this is something that I feel like we will talk about. I feel like when we're both not cooked about, if anything, it's the thing of. So it was ruled on word of mouth, which I can understand on that front because nobody can control word of mouth most of the time. And it's specifically when it comes to emergency contacts specifically.
Like I'm fine with it being spread word of mouth. It's the fact that it got posted to like a public setting saying that, hey, I was in the ICU with an unknown disease.
That's what I think shouldn't have been done.
Yeah, that's where I had a massive issue with it. Because like you said, you can't control word of mouth. Like you can be talking about it, somebody could be walking past. Me, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. Did they say what you had to do next or anything? Or if you were able to do anything else?
I want to speak to Gates to, like, I don't want this to, like, just end with this. Like, I am still extremely upset that my medical history was posted publicly without consent. I think Gates said that I needed to put, like, a formal complaint towards the SAMG about, like, my information being leaked word of mouth, but I'm also not really happy that it kind of made it sound like she told me that I had to go to the marshals to investigate, like, government officials, too.
Okay. I'll have a look into it too. But I don't know if because I don't know if there's anything we could do to like for like on the doctor side. I don't think there's nothing that we can control. So I'll have to I'll see on my side if you sorry, I'm so out of it.
The only thing I can say is, as far as I'm aware, I think the only two doctors that were privy to my medical history at all were you and Jackie. Because, like, that entire situation was very hush-hush at that time. Like, I'm not certain, but I'm fairly certain that's, like, 90% of the reason I got even transported up to Sandy Shores. That and obviously quarantine.
Okay. Let's say no, because that situation was hush hush, but it was also because it was like a big operation, right? So anything could have been said is the problem. It might not have been from the doctor's side. It might have been from the other side. I don't know for sure, but it's something that's going to have to be looked into, I think. But until I find out what Gates like fully said, I'll have a look into it.
All right. I appreciate you, Perry. Thank you.
You're all good.
All right. I need to go, though. I appreciate the talk. I will... Like I said, I'm going to continue fighting this because I don't agree with what Dark did.
I was like, just have a look to see if it's in a police report is the thing. Because that's my one thing. All right.
I definitely can, but like with it being in the police report, like me going in the ICU, like he still stated like I was in there with like a disease. Like he didn't verify none of that. Like a medical report.
All right. Just double check that side of things, because see what it says in there. Okay.
All right, will do. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, chat. We're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna need to end stream because I need to go.
Hey, how can I help you?
Hi, can I get like one combo?
No problem, one combo. Alright, here you go. Combo.
As well, the court case, we...
Right, here you go. Combo. Have a great day.
Alright, thank you guys so much.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too. As well, the court case pretty much was, it was ruled that word of mouth is not medical history. So, therefore, as ASM, we're not liable for any rights violations or violations to privacy. So, Bella's not happy that Dark pretty much went on stand too and said that he heard it via word of mouth and did not confirm any of it and then posted it to the docket. You know, actually, Blame, that's why I pulled up the phone and typed in Watson. Because I was thinking about giving Watson a call and asking if I have permission to, like, pursue a authority conduct review on Dark. But I think we're going to follow that up with Barrett instead. I need to look at when Jaina's impeachment case was. I don't know. Okay, so Gates posted a ruling. I want to reread this again because I was kind of like shocked. Today we heard in court about Sergeant Bell's private medical history being shared in a public docket for the impeachment of her wife, Magistrate Jana Pierce. On the docket posting in question, the impeachment of Magistrate Jana Pierce, Field Director Dark states that Magistrate Pierce's wife, Senior Deputy Callista Bell, was in the intensive care unit when she was being treated for a quote-unquote disease. This does constitute as private medical information, but not in a way that not in any way medical record. We have heard no evidence today that Field Director Dark was not operating on a good faith belief that the person who told them this privileged medical information was not authorized to share it. It is not the responsibility of this court to investigate for Counselor Ramirez where this information came from. If he wanted to know that information, he could have spoken to Field Director Dark. Excuses and mistrust in Field Director Dark, to be honest, are just that, excuses. If you give him a chance to answer, how can you say he will lie? The PIPA legislation states that it does not apply to the sharing of medical information through word of mouth, which if done without valid reason or consent, will be handled internally by each faction. Ergo, if Sergeant Bell has a concern about the sharing of information, the correct legislative course was to go to SASM and file a complaint. During testimony today, we also heard that this medical information was in fact extremely relevant to the impeachment of Magistrate Pierce in regards to one of the major points of contention of said court case. It is extremely relevant to the motives of Magistrate Pierce in regards to her state announcement. This court will find Director Dark and SASM not liable for any damages to Sergeant Bell. We do not find the sharing of information to be unlawful, as legislation specifically states that verbal sharing is not illegal. Would it have been nice thing to make sure Sergeant Bell was okay with her medical information being shared? Yes, but unfortunately being a jerk is not illegal. We will not be awarding damages for emotional pain and suffering, as even Sergeant Bell stated that she was able to continue being on duty after finding out about the docket posting. Okay, chat. If this is our crash out, this is our crash out. All right, chat, it is Mother's Day. My family is doing some stuff in town for my grandma. So I'm gonna take off. I'm already like 30 minutes late for that. I am excited for RP. I feel like we're gonna be kicking up a shitstorm with this, and I feel like it's gonna be good RP, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be spicy, so... Hey, Jakaria. Jakaria, happy Mother's Day, by the way. So, yeah, with that being said... Will I stream later tonight? Depending on how... I'm gonna label that a maybe, Tommy. I could 100% use a nap, because I woke up at 7:30 on a weekend. I'm not used to that. But we will see how the day plays out. Like I said, my family is apparently up here doing, like, staining my grandma's fence. I'm gonna go help out with that. I assume I assume we're going to have, like a family meal or something at some point tonight. So, maybe after that, like, later in the night, but we shall see. But that dice roll, by the way, for those of you that are curious, that 1 out of 2, right? Literally a coin flip, by the way, on if Bella is going to just be level-headed with this, or what's like the opposite of level-headed, just completely level-headed or not level-headed. I'll just leave it at that. But I'm looking forward to it. Like, I was not expecting that kind of ruling, but that's the kind of ruling we got, so we're gonna roleplay with it. So, on the meantime, we can raid. Hold on, I need the save. Okay, I need to save something. Like, even if it wasn't any monetary compensation, Belle's main point was to try to get the DOJ to state, yeah, Dark should not have done this. But the DOJ didn't even say that. But we shall see what happens. We're gonna go raid Saphirica. Saphirikai? Saphiracy? We're just gonna call him Sapphire. I don't know how to say his name. But he plays Rupert. Go give him some hell, go give him some love. Whichever one you prefer. Like I said, I might be back later. I might not be. It depends. If you guys are in Discord, I'll keep you updated there. But if I don't see you guys tonight, I hope you guys have a fantastic Mother's Day. If you haven't already, shoot your mother a text. Thank her for bringing you into this world, and thank her for not taking you out of this world yet. Give her a call, give her a text. show her some love today. But that being said, Jakaria, if you're still here, you're awesome. You're a mother, and I feel like you hold this mod team and this channel up as well quite a bit. With that being said, I'm gonna stop waffling and I'm gonna send you guys over. So you guys have a good night. Or good day, I guess. This is how screwed up I am, by the way, with my time. I said good night and it's not even nighttime yet. I will catch you guys later.